for this. It's a luxury, yeah. You next to me. We forget the history, leading to this chemistry. I register. Is it real enough? Is it deep enough for you? Cause I'm dropping all my guards. There's something I don't do. I'm dropping down my guards. There's something I don't do. Hey, love is cool. Seem like every time I come out, I run into you. Usually I would play with my options, but girl, I'm focused on you. Do you know what it feels like? Really wanna feel like we can do this shit in real life. All these basic faces, baby, I'm a drifter. But looking at you now, you're the paradigm shifter. I'm talking about a frequency that most just can't tune in. Girl, they out here playing games and we cosmic and mooning. But it's something about the way you hold the room without a word. Got me feeling things I usually see, it's so absurd. Been traveling the world, seeing baddies and top models back up in the hills. But they all let their mind is baby, and they only look for a thrill. You're a different kind of high now, baby, more of an expensive taste. I'd be a fool to let you slip through my fingers and ways. So let's cut to the maybe later, and then we'll see how it goes. I want all the secrets you've been keeping that nobody knows. Hey, love is cool. Seem like every time I come out, I run into you. Usually I would play with my options, but girl, I'm focused on you. You know what it feels like. Really wanna feel like we can do this shit in real life. Don't make me wait for it. I usually get what I want, girl, I'll wait for this. Don't make me wait for it. I usually get what I want, girl, I'll wait for
this. Both drinks.
Hey, yo, what's up, what's poppin', what's happening? It's your boy King Bot, KB and GBAK. With me as always, I got my man Prime Time Naeem. What's up, Prime?
Yo, what's good?
Also with me as always, I got my man D. D, what's up?
What's happening, man?
Looking like T.I. today, man. Right, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, looking mad, Atlanta-ish. Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, we on our A-Town shit right now, man.
Oh, okay. All right, for sure. First and foremost, man, make sure y'all follow the podcast, man. Follow the podcast at D&D Pod on Instagram, Drinks Discussion Podcast everywhere else. You can also follow me, Kingbot, KB, and GBAK on all social media platforms. Follow my man Prime at I Will Agree, the number 2 disagree, agree to disagree everywhere else. Picture _ photography, picture.photography.com. Follow my man D. Also follow me on Twitch, Kingbot973, and on Facebook, Kingbot Gaming. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on the game, you know what I'm saying? Do my little 1-2, man. So check me out. This is episode 300. 300 done.
Dom the Monko.
Yeah. We took the problem away because you wanted the other one.
I was gonna say you probably should have.
It's all good. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Make sure y'all hop in that merch store for us, man. Show us some love on episode 300. Get you a hoodie or something. It's cold outside. You know what I'm saying? We fresh off an ice storm. We get snow this weekend. We get snow this weekend, man. Like some actual snow, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Get you a hoodie. Stay warm, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, make sure you join the gang.
Gang.
The link is in the description below. If you join the gang, you can get money at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? We add money to the kitty every time we say the B word because we are upstanding black men and we're trying to better our vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? So, join the gang. You gotta be a gang member to get that. All right. Do we got a Frank to throw today? Anybody throwing a Frank today? Nah. All right. We can jump right into topics, man. Super Bowl predictions. All right. So look, man, did y'all watch that Denver game?
I did.
Yes.
What y'all think about it, man? I thought that was a pretty good game. Like weather-wise, like the adjustment of weather from the start of the game to the end of the game. I thought it was a pretty good game.
It was a pretty good defensive game. Obviously, not a lot of points being scored. I was I was rooting for Denver because I feel like they was underdogs. I feel like if Bo Nix was there, they definitely would have won. But it was a good game, close game.
Okay.
Anyone's game.
All right, D, what's your thoughts, man?
Same thing. It was a good game. The weather being a factor, how they handled it was pretty like classic. You know, like you had that real old school football field.
Mm-hmm.
Tired of the turfs, man. The indoor, like it's you know, it's not football, but overall good game. I do believe if Bo Nix was there, they probably would have won. But they did go down there on 4th and whatever. They could have kicked a field goal, and it would have been 10-10. So I can't quite put that all.
And there was trade and missed field goals and everything.
Yeah, that's
that
what I'm saying.
Crazy.
Like everything happened like that.
Yeah.
But if they don't go for it on 4th and down where they were in the beginning of the game,
at least in the overtime,
they could have had 10 points, and then the 10-10 that would have been overtime.
Yeah.
So they had their chances. Good game.
Okay. For sure, man. So all right, Super Bowl predictions. What we thinking, man? So we got Patriots and we got Seahawks, man. What we going with?
Going with them Hawks.
Going with them Hawks. All right, yeah, because this was the debate well, it wasn't really a debate. It was pretty much one sided.
Yeah.
I got
now me. One side and me.
Yeah. So I all right. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want the Patriots to win, but I just know. I mean, the Seahawks, what, number 1 defense in the NFL, man? Yeah. So it's like, man, what are we talking about, man? Like, I don't think that. I don't know. It just depends on how the Patriots play. It depends on how the Patriots play. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, the way I feel, man, I feel like the only question with the Seahawks is Sam Darnold, and the way he played last weekend. I mean, he was going toe to toe with Matthew Stafford, who's probably the MVP of the league.
Right.
And so if he can play like that, don't throw any interceptions, I feel like they win the game. And I feel like they actually win it pretty comfortable. Now, I will say Drake May has been impressive, especially with protecting the ball. Because he ain't necessarily got to go out there and win the game. Yeah. But he can't lose in the game either.
Yeah, and then don't leave
That's
him.
the same for both of them.
Yeah, right.
And then don't leave him a hole open. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's a passing play, you leave him a hole open. He's taking the run. Oh, he's taking the run.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Drake May is taking the run, man. So I think, this is what I think. I think the Seahawks are expecting him not to do that just because of their defensive line. They're expecting him not to do that, but if he sees the opportunity, he's going to do it. He's a very intelligent QB.
You think they're gonna put a spy on him?
I personally think that
it'll be a package for a spy.
Yeah. There'll be a package. There'll be a package for it. I think what they're gonna try to do, at least in the first half, they're gonna see if they can try to contain him with their front four. If he starts breaking away, I think they'll make an adjustment and go to the spot. But I cannot leave this topic without talking about Jackson Smith and Gimba. Dude is a beast, bro. Mm-hmm. Dude is a monster, bro. Like, he was getting wide open, and I'm like, bro, you got to be covering him. And then one of the touchdowns came because the whole pass defense shifted to his side because he's such a beast, and then left the other dude wide open. And I want to say, that was like, man, that's only his 4th touchdown for the entire season. But he was like wide open because it was like 3 guys went to try to cover this one man who, like, what he had, like 150 yards, 10 catches. Dude is a monster, and I don't know. Now, Pats have a good D, but I don't know if they'll be able to cover him. I don't know. That dude is a monster. The Pats do got a good run defense. I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a really
it's going to be a good Super Bowl game, man. And I can't wait. I can't wait.
I don't want the Patriots to win. I just think they will. Because I think something.
God, I'm tired of the Patriots, bro.
I am too.
I'm so fucking tired.
But the Kraft family has a history of getting it done.
All right. Each his own, man. What are we doing for the Super Bowl? We'll talk about that.
Well, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure that after the pod. All right. VIVET. What's up with it, man?
Did y'all see that shit, bro?
Gay.
So apparently Castanet retired from the normal streaming that he does, and he has his clothing line. And
so okay.
It's you got it right.
No, I didn't know about that.
You didn't know? You didn't see it? Oh,
I knew he was doing different stuff on the streaming, but I didn't know about the whole clothing line and all that.
Nah,
you didn't see the picture or nothing.
Like, yo,
I saw the picture. Yeah. But I didn't. I saw the picture, but I didn't know it was related to his clothing.
That girl
line.
broke him. He's a broken man. That girl broke him, yo. She broke him. Fam. I don't know how much heartbreak you gotta go through to pose like this. Hey, yo, fam. When I saw
you had the post that shit.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. But I said I can't do bro like that, man. I can't even put him out like that.
He put himself out there.
I can't do it on this platform, man. I can't, man. But it was bad, y'all. It was bad. Google it, Jujule it. Yeah, it's up there, man. I think he's hurt, man. He's hurting, and he's trying to figure out a way to cope, man. And I'm just like, that girl did a number on him. You know that the house that he bought for her, she made him put it in her name, and now she's living in that $1 million penthouse with another dude. So you know how hurt I would be. First of all,
that's his fault.
Yeah, he was stupid for doing it in the first place, right? But secondly, fam. And I saw a picture of the girl, and I'm gonna be honest with you, she's not even that cute. She's not that bad. Like he could have pulled something bad. He's a streamer. He's a streamer in Forbes magazine. Fam, you could have pulled something bad. I promise you could have, bro.
Bro, there's no such thing as tricking on your wife, bro. You say that type of stuff for your wife.
Yes.
Not for not for your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Like, why go so hard? Like, that's kind of weird. And I know he got money and he probably like whatever, but
it would have cut out that conversation that he had. So I was reading the article. It would cut out the conversation that he had with her, because in the article it said that she said that if he didn't put it in her name, that means he didn't trust her and she would break up with him. Man, if you threatening to break up with me because I'm buying you something and I'm not putting it in your name and you're not married to me, get out of here, yo. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Then you don't deserve it then. You don't deserve it. That means you don't trust me. You don't deserve it.
Where's his homeboys that should have said something to him?
You know, I think too, man, Castanet probably so big, man. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a lot of yes men in this corner, man. I mean, people just got to try to get a piece of the pie, man. And they probably don't care because they want him to spend money on them like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, man, the way they spend money on the girl, they also spend money on their homies, like, you know what I'm saying?
Entourage,
right? On the entourage, and that's what happens. And so, yeah, these niggas ain't gonna say shit. They gonna be like, yeah, man, because if they say something, then it's gonna highlight him spending on them. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's just along for the ride, man, and it's a sad thing, man. But I guess that's what happens with fame, and you know what they say: you either die a hero
or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
And I feel like that's what's happening with Kai right now, man. He's had a good run. He's had a good run, but I don't know,
for sure.
Now, for conversation purposes, I understand the breakup may have did something to him, but then I think like the industry got to him.
Yeah, no, I think the industry
after a certain point he started, he's mentioned his mental health and started doing, talking about mental health and had a whole speech about that after, those marathon streams and shit. So y'all think they got to him?
Yes, I would say yes. I think the industry gets to most people. I think it's hard to live that kind of lifestyle and not have the industry get to you, because it's like, man, I was watching this joint with Ben Affleck, and Ben Affleck had so much success, but he even talked about like so many people that he thought was his friends coming to realize they're not really your friends, And that's the thing. I think that's the hardest part when you get like major success and you're in Hollywood and they, bro, like, you know how Hollywood is, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't, like, you realize, like, people are with you when you popping, and if there's any kind of shakiness, they're like, nah, they ain't really fucking with you like that. And then, you know, also being on camera as much as Kai, that's a huge, like, I bravo to the people who are on camera that much, because that's a hard thing to do. You're constantly being scrutinized.
This fucking 2 hours every week is enough for me, man. Like, man, when the last time I posted a fucking selfie? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, nah, fam.
Because think about it, when you're streaming that much and you constantly on camera, like, when do you truly get to be yourself?
When do you truly get to be alone?
Be alone, be yourself.
Man, what if I want to
like,
sit at the crib and pick my nose, nigga? It's on stream. It's on stream,
just have like regular intimate moments with your boys or whatever like that, just to be on like it's like you know, when you're I understand like how it goes, where it's like almost everything is content, you know, they try to make content out of everything,
right?
But you know, and shout out to him for becoming the number one streamer in the world, at least at one point in time.
Yeah.
But dude, man, sometimes you got to get a break, and he's made plenty of money. He can easily pivot. That's
why I think he pivoted into the clothing line.
The fashion line.
Yeah. And I don't blame him, man, because he, you know, cut his hair and all that stuff, man. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't honestly. I feel
like a chick going through some shit.
Yeah,
the first thing they do is cut their hair, man.
I don't blame them.
Revamp your image.
And you know, that's why I love that J. Cole teaser he put out, man. It's like, bro, like everyone has their time, bro. Like you're not meant to go up here and just stay here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everyone's gonna be like, oh man, Kai fell off. Like, no. Had an amazing run. Yeah. Like, what you mean he fell off? No, he's just going to live regular life like regular people do. Like and he's still richer than all you motherfuckers. Like you get what I'm saying? Regardless of what happened, like he's still winning. It don't matter what he do.
He's not worried about a check.
He's not worried about no check. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, he had a great run. He didn't get into any scandals that I know about. You know what I'm saying? And to get out clean, and like I said, he's trying to focus on this mental health. Go ahead, focus on your mental health, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I'm sure, you know, at this point in time, currently, you know what I'm saying? Like he's been in the game so long. Yeah. He's created a lane for a lot of people. Man, it's nothing to get back into it. If he ever wants to, it's nothing to get back into it.
He can create a channel and then make money off of other people.
Yeah,
like he don't really need to, like he can just put his name on stuff at this point. Like, well, once you make
Casanat presents House of Mischief or some shit.
Some shit.
You know what I'm saying? People already did that. Like the little college shit that they did. Well, he was part of it,
but that's what I'm saying. He could still like host a lot of that stuff, or set it up, or put his name on to be executive producer on a lot of the stuff where other streamers come in and do certain stuff, and he doesn't even have to be a part of it, and he can make money off of it.
I'm pretty sure he could buy a streaming house at this point, and then put a bunch of up and coming streamers in this house and like revamp the real world or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he could do that. He could absolutely do that.
He could do so many different things, or he could do none of it, bro.
Like, or he could do none of it, or he could do none of it,
and still be good.
Once he get over that heartbreak, he'd be fine.
Yeah, it'd be 100%.
There's people who walked away and came back and killed it, bro. Dave Chappelle walked away, came back, and
fam, Dave Chappelle tickets sell out so quick, bro. Fam, as soon as the link is live. Matter of fact, if you don't have American Express, if you don't have an American Express card to get the pre-sale tickets, man, you might as well just hang it up, bro. You're gonna be in the nosebleed somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just hang it up, bro. Just hang it up. You know what I'm saying? Like when I got them floor seats for Dave Chappelle, I was happy, bro. I was like, right, I could smell the nicotine coming off the stage. Boy, my man smoked a pack.
Yeah, he be smoking.
He smoked a pack. When he came to the Lenovo Center, he smoked a pack. And I don't know what it was, because it wasn't no Ray, it wasn't no Newports or nothing like that. It was one of them organic cigarettes, like the Tomahawks or whatever they call them. Yeah, I smelled the nicotine from the
Yeah, I gotta say this, Dave. Dave, you got to chill out on the cigarettes, boy, because how you go through so many cigarettes in a damn
on a set,
bro.
On a set.
I can understand one cigarette, But you done go through half the pack.
All right, so he's normally up there for about 2 hours and some change, right? So I can understand. Yeah, I can understand. I can understand 2.5, 3 cigarettes. My man smoked a pack. I counted. I know how many are in the pack. I counted. I said, "Yo, man, my man sat up here and smoked this whole pack." And then sometimes he'll sit up there. He'll spark some weed. He'll spark some weed up there, and just and be Dave Chappelle. You know,
dude be chain smoking, bro. Like, Lord of mercy.
I'm telling you, man. Anyway, all right, moving right along. What else we got today? VIVET. All right, what did Pastor Todd do, man? Tell me about it.
Pastor Mike Todd. All right, so last week we talked about the group,
right.
And Pastor Mike Todd did a response video. Did you guys watch it?
All right, so for those of y'all who don't know, the Dior jacket that Drewski had on in that skit, Mike Todd also had on that Dior jacket during a church service. Continue.
Yeah, so he was like, people were trying to say it was about me. I thought it was funny, and he was trying to do all this stuff. But then he said something that I was just like, bro, this nigga got to be kidding me. He said the Drewski skit, even though he said it was funny, it's nothing but weapons of mass distraction. That's all it is. It's just a distraction. All you guys on the internet, it's all just weapons of mass distraction. And I'm like, bro, this has got to be the and people in there. Amen, brother. I'm like, bro,
hang it up, bro.
Bro, get this.
That's illegal. Yo, you gotta stop. Yo, Pastor Mike Todd, this is directed at you, sir. Hey, fam, you can't say something that's funny and then ridicule it, fam. You're a distraction. You're a distraction because you get up there and showboat just like every other pastor with a mega church. That's illegal. Stop it. You can't do that, man. You can't say that a comedian doing the same thing that you're doing, making light of the situation, right? Because nothing that he said in the thing was wrong, because y'all do the same thing. Y'all put on a show. Y'all are a distraction. You know what I'm saying? You have these mega churches that come on, and matter of fact, some of these mega churches you can't even log into for free. I can't get the word of God for free. You charging me for a word of God? You make me have a Patreon account for the word of God. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's diabolical. It's sinister. I can't.
Him saying this is Jersey is using weapons of mass distraction. I don't even have words for it. D, you got any words?
No. It was funny that he decided to even say something, because he could have just not said anything, and whoever knew about the jacket would have just known about the jacket, and they would have just brushed past. But he kind of like put the spotlight back on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The internet did what the internet was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And they put the jackets together. Right,
yeah. I mean, I couldn't agree more. He should have just ignored it completely and just. But to even address it, knowing you're dead wrong, and then to try to say it's all a distraction and all, everyone's just so up in an uproar and they use all their time. That's about the skit wasn't even that long.
No,
it wasn't even that long, bro.
No. So
what are we talking about?
Oh, praise white Jesus.
Praise white Jesus. Hey, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Boondocks is the funniest adult cartoon in a while. Because I would put Boondocks up against any adult cartoon right now, including Family Guy. I would put Boondocks up against because most of the things that the Boondocks talked about were black issues. You know what I'm saying? It's relatable. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, fam, we all know an Uncle Ruckus. We all know an Uncle Ruckus, yo. You know what I'm saying? We all know what's the Wesley Jr. What's the one that not the one Samuel Jackson played. What's the other dude?
The Charlie Murphy played.
Charlie Murphy played. Yeah, we all know one of him. You know what I'm saying? Young Cracker, YC. You know what I'm saying? We all know one of them, man. You know, it's funny, man. It's good comedy, man. And stop raining on good comedy, man. Like, good comedy is good comedy. Like, it's so hard to find now because everybody's so sensitive. Stop raining on good comedy, man. Like, you know.
I just wish Boondocks had a longer run, man. They had such a short run.
It was short.
Man, they could have did some things.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was killing the game, man.
Oh my god.
And they had so much good content to use too.
Especially now.
Uncle Ruckus. No relation.
Come on, man. All right, let's get into some music, man. T.I. is back to the rubber band man look. Bald head. He cut his hair off, so he's bald headed again. With a new album.
He cut his hair because they saw he was balding in that spot. So
I mean, hey, look, I don't know why he cut his hair, brother, but I'm gonna tell you, he back bald and he is doing his thing. That's why you wanna, you know what?
You need to leave.
Get it on the side like that.
Come on, man. You gotta get out of here, brother. You gotta get out of here. So I haven't heard the new album yet, but from what I'm hearing, it's the Rubber Band Man sound, and I'm anxious to hear it. I'm anxious to hear that now. What are you guys' thoughts on it?
Yeah,
we're gonna go to it.
Yeah, you got that. You got that.
We're gonna go to Atlanta spokesperson D for commentary.
Shit, you already know what it is, man. Rubber Band Man, Urban Legend, them joints was classic trap music. I'm not sure how he's gonna take it back to that. Maybe if he, keep it on the lyrical content and whatever, step that game up and minus the flash and shit, because in the beginning he won't flex in the flash, the rubber band meant what it meant,
Yeah.
Like, it's part of the struggle. It'd be different to hear some kind of struggle music, but if he get, T.I.'s always had the vocab to make shit popping, so okay. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. Prime?
T.I. is actually one of my favorite rappers.
Is he in your Mount Rushmore?
No.
I thought it was Eminem.
It's
Dylan.
Because I spit hot fire.
Either make the song or not make the song.
You're too close, man. You're too close. Yeah, man. I'm gonna give it a listen. My expectations aren't high though. I mean, okay. Just it's hard to recapture some of the glory of those old days, especially when you've been rich as long as these people have.
I was gonna say the same.
That's what I'm saying. Like
you've been comfortable way too long.
Yeah, you've been comfortable way too long, man. So I mean,
it ain't gonna be no struggle music like back in the day.
Yeah. I feel like maybe he took a little bit too long of a break. Like I probably would have wanted to hear this 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I took you know what I'm saying? You know what?
I didn't expect this from y'all. This is interesting. This is an interesting take. Continue, sir. I'm intrigued.
Yeah. No, but I mean, because when you think about T.I., man, you think about the hustle, bro. Like we out here hustling, we out here grinding, all this stuff. And it's
rubber
like
man.
Rubber band man. So
wild
it's
like Taliban.
Wild as Taliban.
In my right, 45 in my other hand.
Yeah, bro. I mean, dude had the game. He was killing it, man. King of the South, man. It was King of the South
because the South was trying to break so hard. The South, they were looking for what artist was going to break out of the South, and they tried. They tried with Bone Crusher. They tried with. I'm not even gonna say they tried with Scarface because Scarface was running the South, but he was only running the South. When you break into that, all right, you a Southern artist, but you got Northern respect, fam. That was a whole Dipset wanted to do tracks with him. Jay-Z wanted to do tracks with him. Like you are now in the echelon of rappers that.
The thing with T.I. was he was one of the first rappers that. In the South doing this movement, because like you said, the South movement was like all together.
Yeah.
He was pushing lyrical content that was missing in a lot of down south.
Yeah, absolutely. Because he had the lyrics to go with it.
He had the lyrics to go with it, and that's why it was accepted by the North, like he was.
Yeah.
And that's why he was able to carry this shit like he was, because like I said, most of Atlanta always had a bad rap outside of like Outkast. Niggas won't hit them with no lyrics. You know what I'm saying? It was just music.
And then
it really was just Outkast at the time.
Yeah, and then niggas slept on Outkast, bro, because they thought
niggas ain't had no lyrics. They weren't used to Southern people having like real lyrics that meant anything. Like the best that we got was like 95 South, shake your booty shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all they thought about was I'm gonna tell you, all they thought about the South was like Uncle Luke and cats like that.
Shake your booty shit.
Yeah, so at the end of the day though, man, like like I was saying with Outkast, man, a lot of cats slept on Andre. A lot of cats slept on Andre until him and Big Boy went their separate ways and started doing other shit, and Andre was just giving you bars. I've been telling cats that Andre could rap. And kept, he Southern Jackson. Woo. Yeah, that's all he got. Nah, bro, you not understanding, bro. You don't.
That's because they didn't listen to the music.
They didn't, bro. They heard what was on BT. That's all they heard, right?
Yeah, and they didn't listen to the
consumer.
Big Boy complimented him perfectly.
It was a good
it's a good balance.
The balance was like they fed off of each other. You could tell like this shit was genuine. Like they was doing things the right way. Yeah. So it was they didn't get as much push because they were from the South like they should have as real legitimate artists. Right. And even when they won, what was that? Whatever that award was, like the South got something to say.
Yeah. I remember that.
Niggas weren't really listening to it until he said that shit. It was like, oh, what? Yeah. Okay,
I feel like that was a pivotal moment.
Yeah, that was legitimately the pivotal moment when the South really made a sound for itself and started pushing like that, and he was actually starting to listen to what they were saying. I was like, oh shit, Outkast got some lyrics with this shit. You know what I'm saying? They on that pimp shit. Yeah. The cut Supremes. Like, okay, cool. Yeah. Southern playlist.
And to go back to T.I., man, here's what I love about the South, man. There's something about the Southern hospitality, man. T.I. called himself the king of the South. Now, if someone was like, I'm the king of New York, would have been all kind of beef. There was no beef.
Yeah, nobody said nothing.
T.I. was like, I'm the king of the South. And no one was like, no, fuck that nigga did it.
Everybody
cool.
Shut up.
Everybody was cool. They did collabs with him.
Yep.
And they just made music, man. I'm like, bro, and to me, that's the thing that make the South go like this. Because the New York niggas didn't want to work together like that. 3 Stacks is my favorite rapper. Okay, respect. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like that's where New York fell off because there's too much competition, too big egos, all that stuff. Where people in the South, man, it was like, okay, you can call yourself the best. We don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna make music.
You can be the best up there, but down here it's a different story. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at, I'm gonna say this and we're gonna move on, but you look at Jay-Z's rise, right? Jay-Z didn't want to battle a couple of cats, and they got stories to prove it, right? No, cats didn't want to battle Jay-Z. That's what it was. LL was big. LL was big at the time, right? Jay-Z showed up at LL show and told yo, come outside and battle me. Like that's when you battle on the street corner to see who the hottest rapper was. You know what I'm saying? LL wouldn't come outside. LL stayed. They said he stayed in that venue for 3 hours and waited for Jay-Z to leave. Yo, fam, like fam, you can't. I got bars. I got bars and I'm outside. What's up?
LL was a different kind of rapper, though.
Yeah. For sure.
LL could battle though.
Yeah, he could.
Jay-Z would have got.
But you gotta understand early. Like a cats forget early on in people's career, right? Yeah. Because a lot of cats forget Common was on that thug rapping until he met Erykah Badu, and then it was the light. You need someone. I will be by your side. Yeah, but y'all forget early Common when he was talking about toting guns and shooting niggas. Y'all forget that era of what I'm saying when they was when they was really giving bars. You know what I'm saying? Like you get a hold of that Badu pussy and change your fucking life. You see Andre, that nigga made a flute album. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas get confused. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Real quick though, while I'm thinking about this, speaking of T.I., have any of y'all listened to his latest stand-up?
No, I didn't hear it.
I'm not about to.
Where is it at? Is it on?
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
It's on
okay,
YouTube.
All right, yeah.
Honestly, my man's gotten better, bro.
All right,
I
watch it.
He's gotten better. He looks like. Now I'm not gonna say he's amazing because I don't want to like put your expectations up here, but he sounds like an actual comedian now. Like he's done worked it out.
He's
where
working.
He doesn't seem like an amateur anymore. Like he seems like.
I mean, you got connections to niggas like Dave Chappelle. You shouldn't sound like an amateur. Like I feel like his first comedy special should have been funny as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you hang out with niggas like Dave Chappelle, bro. Like,
but you got to think though. The rest of these comedians been starting since teenage.
No, but like, all right. But I'm saying it should be better than what we expect. You know what I'm saying? Like I should be able to listen. No, because if you want to go in that lane and you have access to somebody that's great in that lane, fam, mentor me real quick because I want to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Tell me if this is funny or not.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is, I think the reason he's as good as he is because of the.
Okay.
I think otherwise he would still be garbage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what I'm saying. I was like, he was
because I heard when he first started, he was terrible.
Okay. He was
terrible.
And the reason I wanted to bring this up, right? Because I know people have been killing T.I. on the comedy, but I watched it and I ain't gonna lie, there was a couple times I actually laughed. I was like, oh, shoot. I was like, okay, that was a nice one, and niggas getting better with the storytelling and stuff like that. So
and then a lot of times people can't separate the artist from the comic. You know what I'm saying? Like they still want to see Tip.
Yeah.
The rapper,
I get
doing his thing as opposed to trying to be funny and making light of it.
Right, I get that man a lot of grace, man, because it's tough to make that transition, and he's still making music. So I give him his props, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, moving along. Oh shit!
Shout out to Tip.
Oh man, Minnesota Ice Chaos, man. As you guys know, man, I'm pretty sure you guys have been seeing it all over the news. All over your TikTok, all over your social medias, IG, Facebook, where
all the AI videos.
Yeah, everywhere you may look, man. Stuff is getting out of control, man. Especially with the latest joint, man. With the guy,
the Mexican man.
No. Nah, he was a white guy.
He was a white guy.
Yeah, white guy.
I thought you were talking about the Mexican man dressing like a black man to avoid ICE.
I'm talking about with the dreads.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the dude
that was assassinated,
man. Basically,
murdered.
The
fact that, I'm sorry, that's the correct quote.
Oh, the one with they said he had a 9mm and all he had was the camera.
Well, so this is what happened. So he went out there. Obviously, there was protesting. He had a camera. He came on there with a camera. Now he did have a gun on him, but here's the thing. So they out here. I don't know why. Dudes was out here, they're just pushing everybody. And then they pushed this lady who was next to him. I don't know who that lady was to him, but he goes to help her up. For some reason, dude just yanks him as he's trying to help the lady up. They pepper spraying him, the lady, just spraying them all up. And then chaos ensues. They, like 4 guys done pinned him down. He did have a gun, but he never reached for it. One guy takes his gun from him, so they disarmed him. Have a gun. You can see the guy walking out with the gun. And then for whatever reason, another guy just came and shot him.
No.
Multiple times.
Big breath yelled gun, and they got scared, and they started shooting him.
Shit.
Because they shot him in the back a couple of times, and then the other guy hit him with 4 to 6 shots.
It was a bunch of shots.
It was a bunch of shots. I think it was probably 10 altogether. Some of them were missed, but he was shot multiple times in the front and in the back.
But I don't know why you would yell gun just because he has a gun.
Because that's what they do.
No, well, okay, so
they always do that shit.
Hold on. Regardless of the fact, right? So I don't want to say they did right, but training wise, right? When it's a gun on the person, you say it. You see gun, you say gun, because that is, you know what I'm saying, safety for the officers. Now, I'm not justifying nothing that they did. I want to reiterate that shit, right? But you see gun, you know what I'm saying? You let it be known there's a gun there, right? So that alerts the other officers in the area to react accordingly, not shoot the man, because if you got the gun, you know what I'm saying? All right, boom, I have it. I have his weapon. right? Because it's you yell, you know what I'm saying, weapon obtained or whatever. I don't know what the federal, because federal is different, so I don't know what on the federal side, you know what I'm saying, what they would yell. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying, you let the other officers in the area know, like, the person is disarmed. He has no more weapons on him. You know what I'm saying?
And so this is the thing, man. This is why, man, I feel like, you know, and I know this is controversial, but I'm for the gun ban because it doesn't work for us. It doesn't work for everybody. I would be cool with the owning guns and all this other stuff, but it's like it typically we see that certain kind of people can walk boldly with a gun and nothing happens, but other people, if you have a gun, it gets you killed. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we're supposed to have a gun to protect us, not a gun that's gonna get us killed even more. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like this whole Second Amendment thing is like, do we truly have a Second Amendment? Because if I have a gun on me and you shout gun and you just shoot my ass, like, that's straight murder. You know what I'm saying? But I think really it's a training issue. Mm-hmm. And I don't even know if y'all heard about like how easy it is for these motherfuckers to apply to the ICE joint.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So yeah,
it's mad reject cops in ICE.
Yo, so
Mad Proud Boys and all them.
There was someone who even did a test, and they was talking about like they had a military background, so like obviously they qualify. But they was talking about how like if they would have did any kind of like background, they would have found out like very easily based on their social media that they're actually anti-ICE. But they didn't do any kind of background. Oh no! And it was like before that they sent her a drug test. Before they even did the drug test, they already sent her an offer. And so that just goes to show like how easy
they're trying to fill a quota so they can fill a quota.
Yeah. And they're giving these guys $50,000 signing bonus.
Signing bonus $50,000 is crazy,
bro. Like I know like network architects that don't get the $50,000 signing bonus.
If they weren't just violating people's rights like they were doing, I wouldn't mind being an ICE agent. But what they doing are inhumane. Like it's just a bunch of rent-a-cops that couldn't be rent-a-cops. That's allowed to get $50,000.
It's easy because
that's exactly what they were doing. They were pushing women. Like, why the fuck are y'all like women? Y'all attacking women and children,
and you pepper spray them, and
that's what I'm saying. You push, you pepper spray. Why are you doing this to women? It's 2011 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bunch of y'all and 2 females. Y'all can't handle 2 fucking females, but without pepper spraying somebody.
Yeah, but the other thing too is the training for these guys was supposed to be 6 months.
Sure.
But Trump wanted the joint expedited.
So like 6 weeks or something like that. Or a month.
It's like a month now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you went from like you only get
it takes longer. It takes longer to be Durham PD, bro. It takes longer for you to go through BLET, basic law enforcement.
But it's training. A reason for that.
It's a reason. Yes, it's a reason for it. You know what? I don't mean to cut you off, but I do want to say this. The police in North Carolina, their training ain't even long enough, depending on what area that you in, right? Because you get trained in BLET, and then you are a recruit when you start, right? Because you got to work a year probation. You got a year probationary period, right? So you're a rookie, right? You're a recruit rookie, right? Until you pass, it's an assessment you got to pass, and until you pass that assessment, you're going through classes while you're working. Right, so you're working the beat, right? But you're also going through defensive driver training, aggressive driver training. You're doing all of this while you're on the job, right? So you're getting trained on the job, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's still not enough. It's still not enough. You need at least 2 more years of training before they let you off gun ho by yourself. You need at least 2 more years before you go gun ho by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, especially you're talking about lives on the line, and
come on, man,
and this thing, and so the whole thing made me curious because I'm like, obviously, right, they were deporting people before this, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They talk about like Obama and all his deportation and stuff like that. I'm gonna tell you the difference. Obama was using a lot of local law enforcement.
Local law enforcement.
Local law enforcement.
That's what I'm saying. So like this whole thing of ICE is unprecedented because they're doing it like this for a reason. They're trying to scare the shit out of these blue states so they can stop voting blue. Because that's where most of the chaos.
I think it's going to have the opposite effect. I know what they're trying to do, but it's going to have the opposite effect.
But hopefully it does. But that's the only reason why they're being rated by ICE the way they're being rated by ICE. That's why they recruiting and getting the numbers up so they can just terrorize people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need training. We're not really trying to do anything other than what we're doing. Yeah. Inciting chaos, causing riots, trying to get that martial law shit running. ICE is just a trial run for this shit, bro. People not paying attention. People not paying attention. This is just a trial run from what they really want to do with us.
I agree. I agree with you, especially with the martial law, because they are literally bringing in the National Guard for assistance of ICE.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They are literally bringing in the National Guard.
And they're bringing the National Guard in just not even like to do anything other than get us normalized to seeing the National Guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
To make it seem normal. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit ain't normal.
Yeah.
But if we start seeing it too often, it's like, oh, okay, this is how life is now.
Yeah.
And see the big difference for those who may not understand with local law enforcement, the reason that goes a lot smoother, RIP to Alex Petty, he was celebrated ICU nurse. Oh yeah, he worked at a veterans hospital, who helped veterans, and he was trying to render aid to that woman. Yeah, the job was crazy. But for those who may not understand, like, the big difference with the using local law enforcement. One, local law enforcement, they have to show you their face. They have to show you identification. If you request a badge number, they have to do that. And they've been working for years, so they have proper training, or at least better training than these. They're like bounty hunters.
Not only that, they have the databases that let people know who's supposed to be here and who the fuck's not supposed to be.
No. I'm gonna tell you this, because ICE is working out of these places.
The criminals that they're supposed to be looking for.
Right, ICE is working out of these places. All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you. The resources that they have, right, for wherever they get set up. So they in some other state right now, and they're working out of some small state, and they're in a warehouse or whatever. But local law enforcement is giving them access to ACEs. It's giving them access to CJ Lees. Like, these programs, you can't just get access for. You have to have particular access for that state, right? You have to have certain sign-ons for that state. Man, that's what they're doing. Local law enforcement is providing that for them.
Yeah, I'm not even going to say like I'm against like deportations, but there's a right and a wrong way to do it. Yeah. And they're just going about it like completely the wrong way. And it's going to someone got it. Trump's ego, he's not going to listen, but someone got to get in Trump's ear, because he's ruining, like, the Republicans ain't going to have no chance, in my opinion, this midterm election.
Yeah, they will.
I don't think
there's still people that believe that, you know what I'm saying, he deserved to die.
Talking about Trump?
No.
That guy?
Petty. He shouldn't have had a gun on in the first place. I've read comments. Like, we all see the same video. There are people out there that still believe that he deserved to get shot because he shouldn't have been there in the first place. He shouldn't have had a gun on him. Yeah. He shouldn't have reached for the gun. He shouldn't have brandished the weapon. Like, shit that didn't even fucking happen. People believe the narrative that they put out there without even, you know what I'm saying, going and looking at it. Yeah. So I think they gonna vote for how they vote.
I mean, I think obviously you had those people who are just gonna vote Republican inside with whatever Republicans say, no matter what. But me personally, I do believe that this is going to damage their image. Because I've seen some people who are kind of right leaning who can kind of say like, "Hey, all right, this is bullshit," because they shooting white folk. American citizen white folk,
and that's what the problem is. That's what they is. Because
see, this
was cool when it was us and it was them, whatever. But he's a member of the NRA.
Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying.
And that's why they had to backtrack all them statements and stuff, because you can't slander one of us. That's not how this thing goes. Yeah. Like, it's cool, lady gets shot in the face 3 times. The brother gets killed, you know what I'm saying, shooting New Year's Eve. All these other people that got killed, no investigation, sweep this shit on the rug. Next victim.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. You know, when it's foreigners, when it's immigrants, when it's black folk, no one seems to give a fuck. But when you got white folk dying, I'm telling you, when white people start dying, white American citizens,
shit happens.
Shit
changes quick.
Change is gonna happen. This, in my opinion, this is. I got to think now because Trump done did a bunch of bullshit. But this is probably one of Trump's biggest blunders, as far as with his base. With his base, I think this is going to be one of his biggest blunders. I think he's going to lose people with this, because at the end of the day, when you just got people dying, and if this continues, like, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because you can say, "Oh, deport people," but when you just got like American citizens just out here dying on the regular.
And that's the thing.
And we just talking about
people who are American citizens that are being killed.
Yeah.
But the second one of them get killed,
it's
FBI director gets demoted. They finger blaming. You know what I'm saying? People are railing back statements and stuff. Like these slave catchers mess with the wrong people.
It's gonna get ugly, because here's the thing, bro. I know there's a lot of angry liberal white folk, man. Oh, yeah. And they serious about this, man. And so
they love them guns.
Get
her done.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like they, you know, I think ICE might run up in the wrong city, and it's gonna get crazy, bro.
All right.
And so I don't know, man.
I think they calculated on what cities and what areas they're gonna do their thing.
All right.
Just based off of that.
Yeah, don't let them come here. Ooh.
They already been here.
Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, they did. Yeah.
So speaking of the wrong city, so in Philadelphia, newly formed group associated themselves with the Black Panthers were forced to change their name to the Black Lions.
Would they call it a terrorist group or some shit?
No.
Somebody
got
mad.
So the original Black Panthers, the original Black Panther Party, said that they didn't stand for the ideals that Black Panthers stood for. So Black Panthers stood for protecting the Black community, pushing the Black community forward, and
the food drives and all that.
Yeah, and you know, surveying and protecting Black people in the community, right? Mm-hmm. This Black Panther Party in Philadelphia was battling ICE, right? Teaching people how to battle ICE and doing this, and you know, for immigrants and stuff like that. That's not what the Black Panther Party is for. Now, a lot of people, like the post that I saw, is a lot of Black people in the comments saying, "Oh no, this isn't right. This isn't right." Yo, fam, as Black people, stop hopping on the fucking bandwagon for other people's fucking shit, fam. They're not fucking with us right now. Rejoice, because we had a bad 15 years, if you don't remember. We had a bad past 15 years. It was scary to go outside, right? They're not focused on us. We need to focus on ourselves. We got time right now. You're focused on the plight of a whole nother people. Is it wrong? Absolutely. Absolutely. Voice your opinions online, right? But fam, that is not our fight. That is not our fight. And we need to recognize that. It's not our fight, bro. I promise you, it was scary 15 years ago for us, right? But how many people started a Brown Panther Party? Nobody did that shit for us. Why are we doing it for them? Stop. We need to think. Stay the fuck out of other people's business. As Black people, we always want to reach down and, oh, fam, we gonna lift you up. No. Because nobody reached their hand out for us. Stop it. We gotta stop.
Kind of, I feel you, but I gotta disagree a little bit.
Okay.
Only because we're still in that fight. Like, the fight for us never stopped. It's just been derailed a little bit, but we're still in that inclusion.
Okay.
You know, so But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? I agree with what you're saying. Like, this isn't our fight. We do need to focus on ourselves in some way.
Right.
But we're still in that fight. We're just not the main character
Absolutely.
right now.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, because, like you said, we've always been the target.
Yep.
Now they just including other groups now. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we're still the target. It's just that they're distracted by their priority to do other things right now. But it's all our fight. It's still our communities. It's still our people. It's still going to be us against them at the end of the day.
Right.
I do understand we have to prioritize ourselves as Black people in our communities and stuff, but in the same breath, they're just new to it. Mm-hmm. I agree, like you said, they ain't step up to us. You know what I'm saying? Where all these all lives matters motherfuckers at now? You know what I'm saying? Where they at now?
Right.
Where they at now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with them making them switch to the Black Lions because, like, to your point, right?
Something separate.
Yeah, that's a different thing, bro. Like, what the Black Panthers stood for is, that's something different. You know what I'm saying? And to try to like associate with the Black Panthers, that like I don't even think that's right. You know what I'm saying? That y'all doing a whole nother thing, fighting a whole nother fight, which is a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like do your thing, but like don't like to your point, like let's not make this like a Black issue. You know what I'm saying? If you want to fight that fight, go ahead and fight that fight. You know what I'm saying? But this is not a Black issue per se. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that I can agree with.
Okay.
You know,
I just want to get y'all take on that. All right. Lo and behold, Ramadan approaches again. And I want to let y'all know when Ramadan starts, the podcast will take a pause. Are we taking a pause this year?
yes.
Okay, we're going to take a pause this year, man. But speaking of Ramadan, I want to know, D, are you fasting with us this year?
I'm fasting, child, this year.
Fasting with us this year?
Nice.
Preparing this year.
Okay. So
I should be good.
So for those of y'all who don't know, Ramadan is a holiday. Ramadan is a holiday for about 29 to 30 days. Muslims fast from sun up to sundown. You know, I know for some people that y'all don't think we eat all day. Going without food and water for 30 days will kill you. Think. You gotta think, Mark. Think. Fam, when somebody asked me that, when somebody asked me that, bro, I was like, "Are you dumb? Are you dumb?" Yes, I eat before the sun comes up, and I eat after the sun goes down. Like, fam, like, you know what I'm saying? But also, you know, one of the things that I also do is I stop drinking during Ramadan. You know, and I've noticed that, you know, a lot of my friends that aren't Muslim, you know, they take notice of, you know, when Ramadan is approaching because we're not gonna see him like that. I'll come around, but I'm not gonna drink. You know, you're not drinking? Oh, it's Ramadan. I forgot. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it now because when I first started coming around, it was new to them. You know, so they was like, "Oh, well, you're not drinking? Oh, you all right? You sick?" No, I'm not sick. I'm detoxing my body, bro. It's a detox from my body. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know, I've noticed that it's you know been instrumental to me. You know what I'm saying for a number of reasons. But what is that? That's one of the things that I do. But I always take a Ramadan and I stop doing something else, right? Because it takes 30 days to break a habit. So I stop doing something else, and it takes 15 days to start a habit. And I also start doing something else. So I want to ask, you know, go around the room and ask y'all, you know, are y'all taking advantage of Ramadan that way?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think what a lot of people may not understand is that, you know, Ramadan isn't just about abstaining from food and water. It's also about abstaining from sin. It's not cursing. It's not having sex. Like I said, not drinking alcohol.
Not fornicating.
Yeah. Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Marital sex, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, before the sun rises, after the sun sets, you can bust a nut if you're married.
Yeah. If you're married, yeah, it's cool. And so like all of that is a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Try not to get into arguments and not, you know,
being the bigger man,
controlling your temper, all of that good stuff. And so I think, you know, that's really what it's all about, man. It just gives you a chance to say, like, let me for these 30 days, let me try to be the best,
better
version of myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, praying more, all that stuff, reading more scripture. So it's just about, an opportunity to get closer to God. And it's not to say you can't do this outside of it, but like there's always
a habit.
Yeah, it builds a habit. You can there's always room for improvement. And that's what it's all about.
But you still didn't answer my question. What are you doing? Look, don't say no prolific shit and avoid my question, dog. Like,
I think. I think what I was trying to say is that I don't think there's any specific thing that I'm trying to
that you're gonna do.
That I'm gonna do.
Just overall,
but just an overall better person. I think like my thing too is like my focus lately has just been really trying to like me with my sons and just trying to like get them into the vibe because they don't have the same community that we had. I try to just be
that's just scary, bro.
It's
scary, man.
But they don't have the same community that we had when we was up, and there was a lot different, man. There was lots of iftars. I don't know what iftars is. It's just a gathering where everybody eats.
I'm gonna give you all an example of what an iftar is. An iftar is a potluck for when we can eat when the sun goes down.
Yeah,
it's just a big ass potluck. It's just a big that's what it is.
Yeah, man. It's so and that can go on throughout all of Ramadan. Which is crazy, man.
Yeah, you gonna eat good, man. When the sun go down, you gonna eat good.
Listen, man, you go overseas during Ramadan, man. You can go without buying groceries because so many
people are cooking
and you're getting invited to iftar after iftar after iftar.
Yep.
And man, like you can go to the any mosque, any masjid. Man, they got food there, and all that, man.
You don't even have to go overseas for that. Like if you have a strong, Muslim community, like fam, they take in turns at everybody's house. Yeah, it could be my house. My girl coming in at 8:00. Where y'all gonna be at? Y'all coming over here? We going over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's literally like that.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So basically, man, I just try to make sure that my boys is, trying to get somewhat of the experience that kind of like we had. I know it'll never be the same because the community ain't like what it was, but just trying to, get them in the spirit. You know what I mean? The Ramadan spirit, if you will say.
I get you, bro. I get you. That's dope, man. You know what? We should probably start doing that, man. Maybe we'll do iftars. Yeah, just once a week, bro. Just once a week. Man. Yeah, do
one time, man. It was kind of like an iftar, man. Remember, we watched the game.
Yeah.
We all got up. We got up. We was fasting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We prayed. We watched the game. I think it was UNC, maybe. I think it was that.
Probably was.
Yeah. So we can probably do something like that again.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we should do that. I think we should. All right, D. What you got, man? Like I know you're not Muslim, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not Muslim, but I've always respected the discipline that religion has had. So I'm going to use this time to try to gather more discipline myself. As far as my eating habits and stuff, reinventing my diet. I have some very bad eating habits.
This man be ordering food right out the gym. Right out the gym, brother. Let me get that chicken fried rice.
I had some.
Let me get that beef and broccoli.
But
right out the gym.
Yeah, right out the gym. I don't give a fuck. I don't discriminate either. You know.
Okay, understood.
Pizza, wings,
Zaxby's.
It don't matter. It don't matter. But I do plan on using this time period to, like I said, just gather more discipline for myself. No drinking, minimizing the profanity that I use. Just trying to have a clear mind and a clear body, clean. Just be fully clean. Doing that, I felt the difference, and I kind of liked it. So I kind of want to, I didn't stop the 420 altogether, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I eased up on it. which is good because my lungs need a break every once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like just giving my body a detox is something that I need to do anyway.
Yeah.
So, you know, just having people that's doing it as well for whatever reason they're doing it is motivation for me to be like, okay, you know what, if they can do it by disciplining themselves and doing this, that, and the other, I can do it too. Because like you said, 15 days, start a habit, 30 to break them.
Yeah.
If I can break some of these bad habits and I can, you know, create better habits and hold on to those better habits once Ramadan is over, that's beneficial to me.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I'm doing it for. I'm personal growth.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think for mine's is a financial you know, on the financial side, I'm gonna, you know, get cleaned up financially during Ramadan, because you know
You gotta stop paying that $40, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
yo, hey yo,
You need to leave.
hey fam, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Well, how should
Hold on. That's the message she was after the $40. You need to leave.
Yeah, I know. I should give her the $40. You need to.
Hey, yo,
Say, you know what? I got
to stay right
$40.
You need to leave, yo. But nah, man, no, it's not that, man. You know, just making smarter financial decisions, man. It's certain things I want to do, man. You know, I've already been working on it. You know, I set a date for myself for when, you know, saying I want to be, you know, moved in a residence. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain goals I want to achieve, and you know, y'all know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when I hit that first particular tax bracket, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was there to share the news with me, but we was in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. So I was like, yeah, I gotta get smarter with my money, you know, and do some things, man. But during Ramadan, I want to get cleaned up to the point where, you know, it's like I'm not worried now, but I want to be less worried. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like I'm always teetering, and it's just my personal preference. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's kind of like, all right, yeah, no, I'm good now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared to like, oh, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna be without. No, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right there. Where we going? I'm gonna do that right there. Yep. So yeah, I just want to get to that point. And you know, inshallah, you know, Ramadan hits, man. I'm gonna make that happen, man.
Sir.
And then, you know, just also during Ramadan, I kind of want to build a better foundation with my little brother, man. Like we've been working towards certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my little bro, man. You know, it's been crazy. So he's entrusted me with a particular item as of recent. And like when he called me and he was like, yeah, I just got a feeling. Can I leave it at your house? I was like, yeah, nigga, for sure. Like, why would you call me? Why you ain't call, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why you ain't call Pops? You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, I won't leave with you, bro. Like, all right, yeah, it's gonna be good here, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no worry.
$40.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's crazy he wouldn't trust you with a side chick like that, man. But,
wow. Is that what we're doing?
Hey, bro.
Yo, man, we are a mature podcast, dog.
But he was like, yo, I just gotta come and feel it real quick. I was just like, oh, bro. Like he left the side chick over here.
Hey, yo,
and like, yo, man.
See, look, this is why you can't open up to your homeboy. This is exactly why you can't open up to your homeboy.
I gotta leave my side chick over here.
I was literally vulnerable with y'all for 5 minutes, and y'all couldn't even.
You know he got $40 to give, so he can't leave him around him.
Yeah.
As long as he got $40, can't leave him around. Bro.
All right, man. All right. So look,
I thought that was like a layup. Bro.
So look, I was having a conversation. With one of my non-Muslim friends, right? And they was asking me about Eid and to explain Eid, right? So Eid is the holiday after Ramadan is over with, right? So we get together, we pray. You know, normally, you know, you do it at a mosque, but the particular mosque that I go to is too small. So we literally rent out a park. and we pray at the park, right? So it was funny. I was trying to explain it to him, and the best way that I can explain it is, hey, yo, Eid is the Met Gala, yo, for Muslims. So, let me explain. let me explain. But I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So look, I'm gonna be honest, right? So as Muslim men, right? So the traditional garb that Arabs wear is called a thobe, right? It literally looks like a long dress, but it's a thobe. It's a male garment, right? So when I tell you that's the only time y'all will catch me in the thobe, the only time. Now I wear kufis all day, but that's the only time you'll catch me in the thobe, bro. So hey, look. You go to your local vendor. You know what I'm saying? You get your little Eid thobe. Oh, I'm gonna kill him with this, and I'm gonna throw on the J's with it. Like, yo, fam, they got it's so bad that Nike put out the Nike Tech thobes. I think I'm gonna get one this year, yo. I think I'm gonna give you one of them Nike Tech thobes, bro. I got you, bro. It's literally the Met Gala. You come out in your best, right? And of course, for those of y'all who don't know, in the Islamic religion, men and women are separated, right? But if you're praying at the park, you guys are all out there together. The women are in the back, the men are in the front, right? So, you know what I'm saying? When you walking out, they looking. Whose son is that? Oh, I need to talk to his Umi. I need to talk to his mother. Where's his mother at? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's fair. I ain't gonna lie. Last Eid, I'm sitting next to a brother and his son, right? So his son is about, I don't want to say his son is about 19. He's a young boy, right? So the dad is out there talking to the son. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You out here in your best, you know what I'm saying? One of these sisters going to be looking at you, you know what I'm saying? But you can't look at them, but they're gonna be looking at you, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get you married, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get your brother married next. I'm sitting here listening to this conversation. Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all niggas is crazy, yo. Like, but this is the logic that, you know what I'm saying, like when Muslims go out to eat, like, you know what I'm saying? So I will say this, like, a lot of women propositioned my mom for me and my little brother last Eid. So normally, after the Eid prayer, families get together, or your family will go out to eat, a brunch, right? They'll go out to brunch or whatever, right? So, since I've been older now, I take my family, I bear that responsibility. My dad don't have to come out of pocket. I bear that responsibility for brunch. I pay for everybody at the table, right? So we went out to brunch, right? We went to, what's the spot? It's a Southern thing, right? My mom ain't never been, so, took her out there. So we go out there. We eating or whatever. My mom is telling, sister so-and-so said she got a daughter and she wants to marry you and blah, 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 blah. I'm looking at my mom like, man, you wilding right now, I don't even know what this girl look like. Oh, she gonna be good for you. And I do not trust my mother's taste in women, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. So she showed me this one girl one time, right? I don't know where she was from. She showed me a picture of her. Shorty forehead stuck out like this. I said, damn, she got a lot on her mind. Hey, yo.
You need to leave.
I had to make you press the button on me, dog. I had to. But don't lie and say that's not what happens, though. You got to confirm me and say that's what happened.
Oh yeah, man. No, everything you saying is true, man.
Yeah. You over there quiet like shit ain't never happened to me.
I was listening to you talk, but yes, it's the Muslim MET Gala, man. Everyone, like on that day, that's when everyone goes out, shows out. Yeah, put on their best thobe. I like having the gutra and all that stuff, man.
I might get me one this year.
Yeah, man.
I might give me a little gutra.
Yeah, give me a
little gutra.
See, everyone.
We gotta take our picture this year, yo. We gotta take our picture this year.
Everybody go use the classic white and red. You know what I'm saying? But I got an all black one too.
Nah, I switch it up, man, because I had the gray on last year. And I got the great thobe on last year.
But the Khalifa is
yeah.
Khalifa.
But yeah, I might switch up the thobe this year, man. Because I might switch the thobe, and then because I honestly want to do a black thobe this year because it's gonna be colder. It's gonna be a little cool out there. You know what I'm saying? So I might do a black thobe this year, and a black and white gutra, and the black and white the black cat Jordan 4s.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, kill them like that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's funny you talk about like the thobes and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, like I'll probably like almost like never wear those except for Eid, but then kind of like break it out.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And I might be by myself. I'm sorry, D, to exclude you from the conversation.
No, you good.
All right, but like I'm kind of by myself on this, and I think this a lot, but I feel like it's mad cultural appropriation. I really only do it to please my mom. I'm not Arab, bro. I really only do it to please my mom, yo.
That's the funny thing is like, you know, is all of that is really just Arab culture. Like you don't really have to wear a thobe, like as a Muslim, like that's really just Arab culture. You know, but honestly, man, I'm thinking I might be suited and booted this year. We gonna see. I'm gonna check out, you know, what I got in my thobe collection. You know, my mom's is, you know, she's still overseas, so she's always like sending me stuff. So maybe she might send me a little something, but I might be, you know, every now and then I'll like, let me, you know, suit and tie type.
Nah, we was fresh last year.
Yeah, we got we got a couple nice pictures, man.
Yeah. No, they on the gram. Yeah, we was fresh last year, man. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and the next topic. Boom. All right. So on the way out of the podcast last week, we talked about this, right? It's off air, but we're gonna bring it on air this time, man. So listen, ladies, it's a red flag if you ain't got no friends. If you don't have a bestie or day one, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. I want to get y'all take on it, and I want y'all to explain it, and I'm gonna give my explanation, but I want y'all to go first.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I guess it kind of started with me with this topic. So, yeah, I mean, my thing is like, man, you meet a girl and she ain't got no, especially no female friends, like, because you know, like these women, they all seem to have male friends, but like you ain't got no female friends. Like what happened? Why you ain't got no female friends? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like why don't women like to be around you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of questions. Like what happened? Did you move suddenly? Like we're like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
even if you move, the phone exists, shorty.
Yeah,
like,
and that's and get to your point, right? Like, you should be on the phone with your bestie or all that. I should be hearing stories about that, but like, you know, don't just tell me about people who you associate with. Like, who your friends? Like, who's your peoples? Like, and if you don't have like close friends, like that's. Yeah, like to me, that's a red flag. That's a problem. Like, what's up? Why don't like women should want to be around you? Mm-hmm. And it's like, are you not a good friend? Like, what? Someone says, what if my bestie a male? Red flag. Oh, shit. Red flag. Nah, hold on.
Is it a gay male?
Here's what I'll say. If you still have like close female friends, but like. The best one just so happens to be a male.
That's fine.
Cool. But if your only friend is a man, no, red flag.
Yeah. So hold up. The last means he's seeing you naked. Is that what that is?
Oh my God.
Nah. But see, like I've seen too many of them joints where it's like, yeah, man, that's my brother, and the nigga be like, nah, nigga, like. If you fuck this up, I'm gonna be knocking that down, like that type of shit. Like, bro, like, no, we're not doing that.
Heck no. Some females don't like sports at all
the time. Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, I get that. But like, you could have but you have female friends, right? So like, you know, when all right. So I think. Go ahead, D. You go ahead and say your piece because I don't want to get into mine and shit.
I agree that, you know, you should have some kind of female friends as well. They don't have to necessarily be a bestie, but anybody that doesn't have friends, usually there's a reason for that.
Yes.
Only if you're like antisocial, if that's part of like who you are. Maybe I can give you some grace off of that, but who are your people? Who are you bonding with? Like, it also shows like what kind of relationships you have, because if you don't have any relationships that last, like that kind of goes to your character, in my opinion.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I think everybody should have friends.
Yeah.
I I think everybody should have at least one long-term friendship. You know what I'm saying, like a day one or a day two or whatever. But somebody that you're still friends with from back in the day, you still. If you don't have one of those, something's wrong with you. Or you just kind of like got yourself out of that environment and you don't deal with any of those people you grew up with anymore. Right. So that'd be the only reason why you wouldn't have any day ones. Yeah. You might have outgrew that shit.
I grew up. Yeah. Your day ones could have been an issue, and then you kind of like outgrew them. I have 2 best friends, my sisters for life. But here's the thing though, I know some weird motherfuckers, and they got friends. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and they weird ass got some friends. You know, trying to tell me you ain't got no friends? Like, I need.
It's a character flaw.
Yeah,
it's definitely a character flaw in there somewhere.
Or if it's just the case, like, let it be that temporary. Like, you just so happen, like you said, a scenario where something happened and y'all just fell out, but you meeting new friends. You're gonna get new friends eventually. Yeah. But if it's just like it's been like a year or 2 and you still ain't got no friends, just associates.
Who do you confide in?
Right, that's yo. I need you to have one friend that's a whore. You know what I'm saying? I need you to have one friend that's married. I don't need that. But but it's good to have, like, fam, tell me the tea. I want to know the tea from the chicks. Like, yo, tell me the tea. I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Yo, you gotta tell me what's going on.
But the thing is, like, friends keep you balanced, and that's the other thing too. It's like
give you
perspective,
keep you in check,
all that stuff. So like, friends kind of like help center you a little bit. So it's like,
you don't have nobody to do that.
And you don't have anyone to do
chances
that.
Are you're all over the place.
You're gonna be all over the place, and it's like stuff like that. It's like for me, when I'm dating someone and they like, oh, and I'm like, because some people are like, oh, these are my friends, and then you realize, like, they ain't really your friends.
They don't even know you like that.
They don't even know you like that. Yeah, like, y'all might, go. I had a best friend until she stole from me. Ooh, but I'm still close to my childhood best friend. Damn. Stealing is
like I said, it's going to happen. Yeah. Like, some friendships aren't forever.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're talking about. We're just talking about the fact that some people don't have the ability to form actual friendships. Yeah. And that in itself is a red flag when you can't form friendships with people.
Bro, just to get on that, bro, because that, man.
Trigger.
Bro,
Trigger.
Here's the thing, bro.
I understand.
I can stay in a room with this guy. I can stay in a room with this guy. I can take my wallet out. I can put it on the thing, on the... Well, he might do something with my wallet, but
he did nothing with this man's wallet. We gotta tell that story. No. Continue, and I'm gonna tell the story.
Let me do a point, and then we can tell the story.
Yes.
Well, my point is, bro, I've been in this situation where I went to sleep, and I put my wallet out on the nightstand, went to sleep, and someone stole from me. Someone who I, at the time, considered a friend. And see, it's like, stuff like that will automatically X you for life. Mm-hmm. And, you know what I'm saying? That's why, like, I feel blessed to have friends. I know I can go ahead and take my wallet out, boom, 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 whether it be money in it, whatever, I can put it down, and I know that my niggas will never touch it.
Yep.
Now, to get this guy who touched my wallet.
I'm going to tell a story.
He's going to tell the story, and I'm going to tell you what really happened.
Picture it.
I know he gonna mess this up.
Picture it. Vegas, guys trip. Wild night happened. Wild night ensues, right? We wake up the next morning. We getting ready to go out and have another wild day, right? We get up. My man done lost his wallet, yo. Dang, bro, I don't know where I put it. To turn his bag upside down, looking through all the pants that he ain't even wore these pants yet. He's looking through all the pants. Mind you, him and I rooming together, right?
We moved the whole bed.
We moved the whole bed, right? Trying to find this wallet, right? So I said, all right, man, we're going to retrace our steps, bro. We're going to retrace our steps.
Bro,
so me, him, and another one of our homeboys, we take Ubers and lifts all around Vegas.
It's almost like we looking for Doug almost.
Yeah, it's like the hangover, but a wallet, right?
But it's a wallet.
So we go to this spot, right? Hakkasan, right? So we talk to the bouncer. Hey, my man left his wallet in here last night. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Ain't no wallet been turned in, man. My man is distraught. He's in distress, man. I said, hey, bro, you got your passport? He said, I got my passport. I said, all right. We can get into the spot. I got you. Right? That's what a friend do. I got you.
We're gonna do the
Switch
the IDs.
Hey, look, no. You got your passport, bro. I got you. Drinks, I got for the rest of the trip. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. You got your ticket to get home, right? All right. Well, we ain't gonna worry about it. We worry about that shit when we get back to North Carolina. So, lo and behold, D is rooming with his brother. My man is so pissed off, he goes downstairs to the gym. Yo, I gotta lift some weights. I gotta get this shit up off me, right? Right. So he down there lifting weights. D's brother come. I'm in the room chilling. I'm watching TV. D's brother comes in the room and flings the wallet. He don't even open the door fully. He flings the wallet on his bed and was like, "That's the wallet he's looking for." I said, I open it up. I see his ID. I said, "What the fuck? Where the fuck was it?" His brother doesn't even tell me. He leaves. He comes back. I said, "There go your wallet, bro." Oh. He pulls the money out. He counts the money. Everything here. I said, hey, Justin dropped it off, bro. Where was it? I don't know where it was. He wouldn't answer me. So Justin and D come to the room, right? It was on top of their fucking microwave in their room. The whole time. We done drove all around Vegas. I done paid for lifts all around Vegas. Because we got to get my man's wallet. Man, I was 38 hot with you that day, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You cut into my drinking buddy, man. I was 38 hot with you. But we still had a good time afterwards. Once the wallet debacle calmed down, we had a great time.
So for those who don't know what happened, me and D.
Go ahead.
I
was just gonna tell you.
I wasn't even gonna say that part.
When we were getting the plan together, we all went to Prime's room to get today's schedule, and then it's like, okay, about to shower, get everything together, break time, 1 o'clock, boom, we out. I was high as fuck. So when we in the room, I see a wallet that looks just like mine.
Yep, same color,
same everything. And I just picked it up and put it in my pocket. It was my wallet for all I do. Like I'm wondering, because it was a hell of a night.
That's illegal.
It was a hell of a night. It was a hell of a night. So it was like, okay, well, whatever. It's my wallet. Put in there. I put it in my pocket and took it upstairs and threw it on top of the counter.
On the microwave.
When it was time to break out, that's when he was like, "Where's your wallet?" or whatever. They go in here, there, whatever. Me and Slim, like, we're trying to figure out, like, yo, like, damn, bro, like, is he gonna be able to get home? Like, we gonna be like,
yeah, because I think I didn't have my passport. I didn't have my passport.
Yeah. I don't think you had your passport.
Yeah, not that trip. No.
Okay.
After that, I started bringing my passport.
It was a lot of stuff going on to where, like, the trip wasn't gonna be the trip no more.
Yeah,
like we can pay for the drinks and stuff, but how can we get you in? So they came up with the car idea, whatever. But it was still gonna be tricky. Yeah. And without ID, he can't go home. So that was the most important thing. So we was talking about it, whatever. And honestly, it wasn't on top of the microwave. It was on top of the dresser because it was right in front of the TV, and it was aggravating me that this wallet. My wallet was sitting in front of the TV. Now, this is the fucked up thing about it. When I got in my room, I put my wallet in my pocket. So I didn't even think that was the same wallet that I got. I thought that was Slim wallet. And I was like, bro, why the fuck you put your wallet in front of the TV like this, blocking it? Nigga, that ain't my wallet. The fuck? Oh my God.
Meantime, me and this nigga and the other homeboys at Hakkasan looking for the shit. All right, continue.
Now, by this time, y'all had got back.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, when we got back to the room, he was downstairs in the gym already.
Okay.
So it yeah, it was crazy. But I thought it was his wallet. He thought it was my wallet. It was just all bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I still don't really know how I ended up picking up his wallet, but this is what I was told, that I took the wallet, so I'm gonna own it. But like I said,
shame.
It was a hell of a night. But for whatever reason, when we got up in the room in the morning, I ended up with the wallet. I brought it to the spot. I had it when it was time to break camp. He couldn't find his wallet. And that's when that whole thing went out and whatever.
That joke was throwing me off because I was like,
Was that the time we was in Hackensack and we were all at the bar and white boy came through like Bogart and bumping into everybody and I stopped him?
No.
That wasn't that time?
No. I think it was before that.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, what's crazy is like I could lose an ID.
Ron was there.
Yeah. I can lose my ID. I can lose my card, but my entire wallet, like it just doesn't happen, bro. Like, let me show you, guys. I purposely keep my wallet. This is like I keep it thick on purpose, so that way I can feel it if it ever falls out. Like I hate skinny wallets. I will never do. Like I
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Yeah,
no cocaine.
I purposely put a lot of business cards. See, same color. Look
all right, hell no. We gotta compare wallets now. Y'all don't put wallets up.
No, I'm just saying, like, my wallet is always the
slimmest wallet out of here, yo.
I don't like having a slim wallet because it can slide out of your pocket. So I pack it with cards so I can feel it in my pocket at all times.
I can feel mine in my pocket.
So I feel you. But like I've had slimmer ones and it slide out my pocket and make me mad. So I always. People think like, man, you got a lot of money in it. There's no cash in there. I do not carry cash. So if you think you're gonna catch me slipping, it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Plus I carry, so don't try it.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I always keep my wallet thick, and that's why it was driving me crazy. I was like, there's no.
You can tell who the old
is. Shots fired. But yeah, like you gotta keep. I like to keep the thick wallet, and it could be slimmer, but I keep it thick just so it doesn't like. Slide out my pocket.
How the fuck did we get here? How the fuck? We gotta move on. How the fuck did we get here?
Because we was talking about best friend stealing.
Wallet. And then you said you had to tell a story.
But with all that said, back to what he was talking about. I didn't go through his wallet.
No,
like I didn't.
And like I said, everything
that was in his wallet was still in his wallet.
Point, man. Even though it was take everything that was there was in there. And because I can trust these people, and I like that's some shit I don't take for granted.
No, absolutely, brother, absolutely. All right, boom. Moving on.
Yeah, that's how we got there.
Yeah, that's how we got there. All right, moving on. All right. So the conversation, actually, with a couple of older words, the conversation, right? That they didn't believe in submission to their men. Now, mind you, these women are married. They didn't believe in submission to their husbands because they felt like it was control, right? So they're having this conversation, right? And I'm sitting there, I'm listening. I'm listening to all points, all sides. I'm like, okay, cool. So I made the comment, submission is not control. And the whole room got quiet. And by the time I made this comment, it was a couple of other fellas in the room, their husbands, right? So there's a couple of other fellas in the room, and that's when they started chiming in. No, young boy, right. He knows something. Young boy's right. Submission is not control. So when I hear that, women don't want to, I don't want to be a submissive woman. I don't want to be submissive. Submissive is control. It's not control. Submission is respect. Submission is you respect that man enough to let him lead. Submission is not control. Because never let nobody control you. You know what I'm saying? But submission is respect. You respect that man enough to, okay, well, if he make a decision and it's a fucked up decision, he know how to clean up whatever he fucked up. Submission is compromise. Submission is sacrifice. God, thank you, sir. I was searching for the word. Thank you, sir. Okay. Submission is sacrifice. And a lot of well, it was older women that said it, but like a lot of women our age still have that same mindset. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, fam, what how do we combat that? How do we combat that submission is not control?
I don't think you can, because the narrative is out there that submission feels like bowing down. You know, just because when you say submission, you just think, I give up. You know, you do what you do as you please. I'm on my knees. I'm at your mercy. That's how it's formulated in, you know, now in today's time. Even though, like I said, that's not what it really means. It's hard for the terminology to be reversed to, like you said, what the word really means, sacrifice. And by today's people being so selfish, sacrifice isn't a part of people's vocabulary these days when it comes to relationships. And that's why submission is such a big issue. There's nobody want to sacrifice what it takes to sacrifice, because submission comes on both ends. Because we, even though we're the leaders, we submit too.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like the submission, and that's the thing. Like the submission thing is reciprocity. Like we submit on certain things, y'all submit on certain things as well. Like we both have to sacrifice in order for this 2-man unit to work as one. But people don't understand, and understand what real relationships are about. And that's why when you hear submission, you think about the worst of the worst. Like I said, just bowing down to, let this do, and that's what you said, control. Yeah. Like, you think I'm bowing down, so whatever he said, go, and that's the final word because that's what it is, because Stone Cold said so. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they're taking it, and it's not that's not the reality of what that word means. And it's hard to revamp people's vocabulary when it comes to certain things. Okay.
Yeah, I think submission is very triggering for a lot of women, because when they hear submission, they think slavery.
Yep.
Personally, I try to use agreeable instead of submissive, because I notice like a submissive, it triggers something.
It triggers people.
Yeah, but if you say agreeable, that's a little different, right? You know what I'm saying? That's just saying like, hey, let's try this. Okay, I'm gonna try it out. Like just that willingness, because I think that where it's not control, submission is about your willingness to do it. Like it shouldn't be a thing that you're being forced to do something. No, you're allowing yourself to trust someone else. Yeah. You're choosing times to follow, and that's okay. Like we all got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like sometimes the bot say, "Hey, look, we're gonna do this for the pod." All right, bro, we got you. We're gonna follow your lead. You know what I'm saying? So it's like submission is also just like knowing when to follow. You know what I'm saying? Being agreeable, like just. And that's the whole thing, especially when we talk about like femininity and stuff like that. Like sometimes it's okay to let your man take the lead and just like, okay, let me see where this is gonna take, and wanting to serve. You know what I mean? Like, hey, like sometimes I want to serve you because you do other things for me. So to your point of reciprocity, it's like, hey man, this man takes care of me. So in turn, I'm going to serve him because he serves me in other ways.
And I would just throw this out there real quick. It's also a respect factor.
Yes.
Because if I respect you, like even between the brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? Like if he's knowledgeable about something and he says this, that, and the other, why would I challenge that shit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He knows more about this shit than I do. You know what I'm saying? Like I should trust his judgment that he knows what the fuck he's talking about because he does this shit. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't respect you, it's like, I don't give a fuck if you know what you're doing or not. I'm going to do things out my way regardless. I'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, respect is a big part of submission, and being agreeable, like you said. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, yeah. Royal Highness says it's triggering for some women. They submit to men who don't know where they are going. So when they meet a man that does, it's scary. And listen, I can understand that, but also I feel like
there's an accountability factor there.
Well, that too. I kind of didn't want to go down that route.
Oh, I know you. Look, I was on 4-wheel drive, ready to ride down that road.
But like here's what I'm saying. Like, yes, we can go down that route too. But what I was gonna say is like, do your part, right? You know what I'm saying? We can focus on the men who don't know how to lead and stuff like that. But I feel like when you go into relationships, you still have to be willing to trust, right? You can't fault the man for the mistakes of the past, man. You know what I mean? So when you go into a situation, one, to your point about accountability, that is a teachable moment for you to learn how to vet better, right? That's number one.
Because if the nigga can't drive, why are you letting him drive?
Yeah, right. And that's the thing, right?
If the nigga has no license and claims that he's traveling instead of driving, yo, why are you letting that nigga drive your car?
Right. Yeah, and listen, it's
you see what I did there, right? That was good. Inside joke for the podcast for the podcast audience who know.
But yeah, it's you know, it's so yeah, it's okay to be in a situation where you let the man lead and it doesn't go as planned. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? But you use that as a teachable moment. Okay, he displayed some signs of not being a good leader, so that's why this didn't work. But that doesn't mean I don't let the next man, lead, and I don't at least, open up or give him the opportunity to lead, and see how it goes. Does he pass the test? If so, let it ride. If not, move on. You know what I mean?
My thing of
something I know who you talk
about. Hey yo, so my thing about this is, I will say, it's an accountability thing for women that have been hurt in the past, right? So you just, like you said, you gotta vet better, right? So like, okay, what questions didn't you ask the first go around, right? What stood out to you was like, oh shit, I should have noticed this from the get-go. It's noticing those little things to get into, okay, well, I need to reassess next time.
And have those important conversations, man.
Exactly.
Those important conversations.
Effective communication.
Yeah, because that's the thing too, man. Like a lot of women, y'all get in these relationships because it's fun, he's hot, and all this other stuff. But
he's hot.
But you know what I mean? Like,
woo! This is a sick Negro.
Yeah. But you understand, like, you just like, oh yeah, like, he hits all the check marks, but you didn't have those important conversations about like what his values are and where he stands and where he's going.
Yeah. Where's the destination?
Where's the destination?
Because
if you
because even if the dude knows how to drive, he doesn't necessarily mean he's going to the same spot you
don't mean he can read a map.
Yep. Yeah, and like I said, don't mean he can read a map. He can drive, but he can't read the map.
Right.
And if you notice that happens, the next time you can ask certain questions to make sure this motherfucker knows how to read a map next time. And if he don't, not to get in the car. Yeah. But if he does, then you say, okay, well shit, he knows how to read a map. Let's see how this goes. Yeah. But you can't keep on getting in the car with people that can't read the maps and expect to get in the right location.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, we got phones with GPS now, man.
Don't get in Canada.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Don't get in Canada without a extended service.
Extended service.
Yeah. All right. So earlier conversation with these older women, right? So they were talking about. Now, mind you, these are good women, right? So earlier conversation with these same older women, that I was privy to, they were talking about how their presence may or may not have elevated particular men that have been in their past lives or currently, right? Their husbands, right? So my thought on this was, if you're a great woman, that forces you to elevate. I've seen it. I've done it. I've done it. I've you know, I will say this. You know, have I fucked up with some great women? Absolutely. And it may have been a mutual parting, or it may have been me doing some dumb shit. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying, they forced me to do things out of character for me at that particular point in life that forced me to be better. I'll give you an example. Particular young lady, she was a therapist. She had her own practice. Probably know what I'm talking about. She forced me to get the job that lined me up for the job I got now. She forced me to get that job, right? Because I was unhappy where I was, but I didn't see myself anywhere else. I saw myself in that particular tax bracket. I saw myself like, okay, well, you know, this is the peak of what I'm gonna make, you know, and I'm comfortable. The peak of what I'm making, and I'm comfortable. You know, I don't see myself making anything else, you know, whatever. She forced me to say, hey, yo, if you're not happy where you're working at, apply somewhere else. Somebody else is going to benefit from you and what you know. And when you get there, while you're there, if it's not exactly what you want, get the knowledge there and then move on to something different. And that's exactly what I did. Long after me and her had separated. Now, we're still cool, but long after her and I have separated, you know what I'm saying, like that little mantra, you know what I'm saying, kind of sticks with me. If I'm not appreciated here, I'm going somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I deserve what I deserve, and I know my worth now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to reassess myself. She forced me to reassess myself. You know, and I thank her all the time. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't be where I'm at today on a financial tip. I wouldn't be where I'm at today without, you know what I'm saying, her putting that bug in my ear, like, yo, take that chance. Nah, take that chance. Take that chance to something better. Take that chance. It's going to be more money behind that. Take that chance. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that held strong with me for sure. Have you ever been in a situation where a woman has forced you to elevate?
Of course. Because there are a lot of good women out there. And like you said, you had the right person in your corner, they force you to see a different version of yourself that you didn't even know existed. And it's not even about, like, you know, wishing this nigga would be, you know, better. Like, they see it in you, and they challenge you to be the better version of yourself, because they're valuable enough to where it makes you want to step up your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see them doing this, they move in a certain way, they're encouraging you. They help you see that light that you didn't know was there. And once you see that light, it's like, oh shit, like, I ain't even thought about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what great people do. Like, in this conversation, talking about great women, women always have had the ability to bring the best out of a man.
Yeah, sure.
The right woman does it without trying. You know, like you said, it's mere conversation. You know what I'm saying? She was, you know, just through conversation, she was just like, yo, like, you're better than this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I see that in you. You're better than this. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, just try something different. Be something different. Own your shit. Like, I see you in this light, and you're right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said, I'm not, you know, we're not building a nigga and none of this stuff, that potential stuff. Right. You are there. You just haven't opened the door because you don't see yourself being inside of that door. And a great woman will let you know, like, you belong there.
Yeah.
It is yours to achieve. It's right there. Just go get it.
Yeah.
And that's basically, you know what I'm saying, all the great women I came across, they show that to me. It's like, you know, you better than just, you know, East Durham, Bull City, Derrick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have potential to
government. That's your government.
Bull City. Oh yeah, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I can say my goddamn government. I'm tired of y'all saying my government. Everybody, goddamn it. But yeah, I mean, like, seriously, you know what I'm saying? They help you understand and see the best version of yourself because you're right there. Okay. And they give you that confidence to take that step. And, you know, it's appreciated. Because like you said, you know, if it wasn't for certain women, I would not be where I am today. You know what I'm saying? Like a certain conversation opened my mind to, oh shit, you know what? I could do this. I'm already fucking doing it. Mm-hmm. Damn, I didn't even appreciate it.
Yeah, I would say a great woman is one of the best motivators a man can have. And, I think it's not just like, okay, they might have a great idea or something like that, but it's kind of, to your point, what you're talking about, of just like speaking life into you and saying, hey, like, you got this, you can do more. They might not even know what the right answer for you to go, but just giving you that encouragement to say, like, yo, you're better than this. You know what I'm saying? I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you can do this. Like, I've seen you do great things. You know what I'm saying? Just like speaking that life into you and giving you that courage and that belief that you can do more. And then you start like second guessing certain things. And then you're like, wait a minute. You're right. This is some bullshit. I don't have to do this. I'm smarter than this. I can make something work. You know what I'm saying? And then that just gets your head moving. And then boom.
That turns into motivation.
It turns into motivation, man. And I think I don't know if people seen this movie. Was it As Good as It Gets, where the guy says, you know, you make me want to be a better man, which I think is one of the greatest compliments you can give a woman. And, you know, I think, you know, when you meet a woman who's that special, that kind of like motivates you. And, you know, and not only is she encouraging you, but because you rock with her so much, it's like, yo, like, I don't even want to, like, not only do I want to do this for myself,
I want
to do it for you.
Take care of you.
Yeah, do it for you as well. You know what I'm saying? So you can be proud of me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I can see that we can both be happy. You know what I'm saying? For my success. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's a beautiful thing. And it's like we can share in the success and all that, man. It's just a beautiful thing, man.
Oh, for sure, man. I think, you know, yeah, man, it do feel good to be elevated though. It feels amazing. You know what I'm saying? To have somebody in your corner to be like, yo, you got this, yo. Like, even if it's something as simple as, you know, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's about to be a long fucking week at work. Got this. You know what? I do got this. They hired me. I was already half of what they needed. Let me be 100% of what they need.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got two more before we out of here, man. And this kind of speaks to the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a little bit different, man. Certain women just bring extra masculinity out of you.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, just like you said, they bring the good and the bad. You know, so,
what? Wait, what? How is masculinity bad?
No, I mean they can allow you to be one way, and then they can allow you to be another way. Like
Okay. Yeah, like I think, you know, I think for me it's like the tough independent chicks. You know what I'm saying? Like those be the ones that once you get them in that soft girl mentality, like once they feel comfortable, right? They bring extra masculinity out of you, right? So like just picture like a New York bro.
You done tamed the beast.
Yeah, like just picture like a New York bro, and she like, nah, nigga, I fuck with this nigga heavy, yo. Like, nah, I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hit him with too much, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna hit him with just enough to, oh, you a soft girl, I see you. Yeah, all right, I got you, you know what I'm saying? And it just makes you want to be extra masculine, like, yo, fam, well, like, what's going on with your car now? No, like, tell me the issue, like, what's happening? Oh, okay, all right, well, you need to do X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? When they trust you enough to be like, oh, I probably do need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just, nigga, you don't know shit about cars, but you know something is wrong. And like, all right, well, you need to get that fixed. Whatever that is, you need to get that fixed. What the mechanic say? You know, so now you rolling off a context clue. You know what I'm saying? You're not the best car expert, but you know some shit. You know, like, hey, fam, nah, that needs to get checked right now. You know, but yeah, but nonetheless, man, it's just certain things that a woman can do to soften up to make you extra masculine, and only certain women can do it, man. It's like
I think part of that is just how the woman carries herself. You know what I'm saying? Like the type of aura that, she gives off. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I don't know, it's like certain women, the way they carry themselves, it's like, well, let me walk around and open her door. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me, let me try to, you know what I'm saying?
Make sure you good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's something about, it's hard for me to explain, but just the aura and how she carries herself, and it just makes you want to be more gentleman, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what, like, let me take care of you. Let me, like,
I got a question. Like, and let me give a question. I'm gonna give a question and scenario, right? So, you ever been in a situation where the shorty, like, I don't know, something happened, man, and she like woofing, right? Like, she's like pissed off at whatever the situation is, right? So you come to the rescue, and it's like, and you got this calm demeanor, like, all right, so what happened? Like, and she expects you to woof with her, but like you on protector time. You know what I'm saying? Like, your mind says, like, your fam, I'm on protector time. Whatever you woofing about, I can give a shit about, because you talking about the extra shit around the actual problem. And you get down to the root of the problem. All right, boom. All right, so this needs to happen. This needs to happen. This needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? She's still woofing, and you reiterate yourself. This needs to happen. This needs to happen. This needs to happen. And it's like, oh, okay, I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever been in a situation like that? Like, I feel like
that's wet, bro.
I feel like
that calmness. I'm like that cool, being calm, cool under pressure type shit. That does it for a lot of ladies. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because in the midst of this chaos, you brought calmness to it,
right?
And a lot of people don't have that ability to bring calmness through a storm.
Yeah,
a lot of people will join you with the rah rah rah, and it turns into whatever it turns into. But a lot of times, for the most part, women that have their shit together appreciate a guy that can take them out of that moment of being emotional and kind of like, just, okay, I hear you, but check this out. What needs to happen is, like you said, A, B, C, and D.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And fortunately, if she listens, you know what I'm saying, like you said, the rah-rah will start calming down. It still might be in them, but it's like, okay, he's bringing me down a notch, so I can start thinking clearly about what it is that needs to happen from this point on.
Yeah, I would say that takes some wisdom, some emotional intelligence.
That's what it is, emotional intelligence more than anything.
Yeah, and awareness, because it's because that's something, what you're talking about is a skill I had to learn, where it's like they come with the rah rah rah, and you may not recognize what's really happening in that moment, and so
you got to decipher that shit,
right?
Man. And like a puzzle.
And so what really happened,
right? Yeah, and also you got to understand, especially I think if you're surrounded by too much masculine energy all the time, your natural instinct is to match, you know what I'm saying, that type of energy if a woman comes at you with masculine energy. But you got to understand, and that's why they tell like women, like, be careful coming at a man with masculine energy, because he's going, like, his natural instinct is to match that, you know what I'm saying, because that's how we have to survive amongst other men. If a man comes at me with a certain amount of energy, I got to come at you right back, because you're not about to punk me. But you got to understand, you're already in control when you're dealing with a woman, right? Mm-hmm. And so, you know what I mean? You don't have to do that. And that takes wisdom and emotional intelligence too, to realize, like, okay, what's really going on? All right. Oh, hold on. Like explain it to me. Come on. Well, like, what's really going on here? Mm-hmm. And when you can do that, that's when it's like, it shifts through a lot of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're able to, like, really grasp what's going on, then women, if they are naturally feminine, they're gonna switch to your energy. Yeah. And if you're calm and you're cool, then that's immediately gonna, like, calm them down, and they're gonna be like, okay, so this is what happened. You know what I mean? But it, sometimes it might take a little minute, because we do know, women can be emotional. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta give them time. A chance to, like,
because they gonna talk about it all after the fact. You should be like,
You just got to get them a chance to take that breather, adjust, and then y'all can have, like, a real conversation. But like I said, emotional intelligence and awareness and a little bit of wisdom, because that's a skill I wish I had when I was in my 20s. I did not have that skill.
It takes time.
Yeah.
Because also you have to understand that's what it takes in order to get through those points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to have the calmer head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
you know, if there's an emotional environment that you're bringing yourself into, you have to understand you can't add to the emotion because it's just gonna make shit worse.
And the other thing too is usually if you're in a relationship with a person, 9 times out of 10, this isn't a bad person. They just going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like just having that awareness to know, like, you know, they're not trying to, you know what I mean, be mean. They're not trying to be evil, but they're going through some shit right now. You know what I mean? And in my younger years, it'll be like, bitch, who the fuck you yelling at? You know what I'm saying? Like, you better lower your goddamn tone. Yeah, I'll pay the dollar. but that's kind of how like who the fuck you talking to like that? You know who the fuck you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But now I learn like actually that only further escalates
because the thing is, and the reason why you reacted like that, because you tapped into the emotional part of it too.
Emotional part, yeah.
And you know,
and I let myself
you let yourself become equally emotional because it was an emotional environment.
And I'm matching her energy instead of the other way around. I got to get her to come back and match my energy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's a tricky dance, man. It's a tricky dance.
Tricky dance,
man. Yeah, man. A lot of cats never figure it out. It's a tricky dance.
It is tricky.
Because they think being a man is, like you said,
hey, yo.
That's that Andrew Tate masculinity.
Oh, my God.
You want a traditional man paying all the bills?
I'm not pointing the camera at you at all, sir. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So
oh shit.
So I had a conversation, right? This is before a football game started, right? So I had a conversation, right? And it's a bunch of older men in there, and you know, they were talking about baddies. And one of the guys said something so prolific, I felt we needed to talk about it on the podcast. He said, as men, right, we only want access to bad women. We don't really want them for real. We just want access to them. Regardless, and we're not saying fucking. So let me clear that up, right? It's not the fucking aspect, right? Because we could be friends with baddies. And no one like, so, you know, these gentlemen are married, right? So he said, yo, I love to have beautiful women around me. However, I will never fuck them. He said, will I stick my dick in their mouth? Absolutely. but they can never. Wait. But he said they can never go back to my wife and say that I fucked her. And I said, I'm over here flabbergasted. I couldn't even generate words to say in a response. I'm over here flabbergasted, right? So I'm like, damn, that's some shit. And he was like, what? He said, what's the most they gonna say? Oh, I'm gonna tell your wife I sucked your dick. He said, come on, I go tell her with you. He said, all my wife is gonna ask, did you fuck her? No, I ain't fucking. You can ask her. I ain't fuck her. But I stuck my dick in her mouth. I said, yo, fam, this is fucking crazy, yo. But nonetheless, but his main point was he does enjoy the company of beautiful women, right? So
I'm a nuts taste. Tell me I'm a nuts taste.
But you know, to get a laugh out of the fellas, you know what I'm saying? He said the dick in the mouth part, right? So nonetheless, right?
Say it, suck dick.
Oh my God.
No, I'm sitting right here. Say it to my face. Say it to my face. You started it.
But nonetheless, it's the fact of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a lot of female friends that are bad. If the opportunity presented itself and I was in a situation where I could, absolutely. But no, I'm not chasing after that. And that's why a lot of baddies befriend me, because this nigga don't want to fuck. He just want to be friends. And I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas that approach them, all they want to do is fuck. You know what I'm saying? So that's what their conversation leads to. My conversation don't be that. Fam, I'm far from that. I'm far from that and well excused from that. You know what I'm saying? When I see you out and I don't speak to you in a manner or hit you up in a manner that would make you think otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see you out, I speak. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think the person who shall not be named feels a kind of way about how I enter a room. He was working at a particular spot. Some comments were made about me from him. D was there that night. Some comment, and it just got back to me recently. That's why I posed this topic. Also, a couple of comments were made about me from him when I walked in the spot, and the shit was like, "Yo, fam, are you hating, bro?" Because when I walk in the spot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even have to speak to anybody. They come speak to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. Like, I'm, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm sitting down at a table, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They want to gravitate towards me because they know I'm not trying to fuck. Like, that's not my intention with y'all. I want to have a good conversation. Absolutely. Over a drink. Absolutely. We can have a great conversation. What you got going on in life? What's going on? Like, what's good? What's popping? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not trying to fuck these girls. No, absolutely not. But how do y'all feel about the statement itself that we only want access to baddies?
I think everybody wants to be around beautiful women, men and women.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just awesome being around beautiful women. And I think if you ask a lot of women, they gravitate towards.
But why they only bring their ugly friends out?
Because that's
a whole other conversation. All right, for sure.
Because they want to be the beautiful woman.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say we only want access to bad women, but in general, like it's just dope just having them around. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just having access to them, like it just makes you feel good, bro. It's just one of those.
It's a different
one of those things, man.
Yes.
And not only that, and I'm gonna let you go, but like not only that, it's like that like those bad women, there's the barrier to entry is hard. Mm-hmm. So if you can break those barriers because they get approached all the time.
Yeah.
So if you're able to break the barrier with those women, that also is a status symbol because like other women will also.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Other women will also notice like, whoa, like
how did he get with like?
Yeah, and not even if you're with her, but just the fact that
y'all in the same proximity.
Yeah, while y'all in the.
What does he got going on?
Right. So it's like if you come in and you go and you're socializing with the baddest woman in the room, y'all might not be fucking, y'all might be, but if you socialize it, that is automatically gonna give you status to the other women in the room. Mm-hmm. And then from there, now they like, what is know what I mean?
And honestly, it gives you status with the men in the room too.
Yes,
they see
as
absolutely. Well. So they're curious. They're like, okay, hold up, bro. Like, how do you pull that?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's like
well, that conversation. Like I said, the hatred from him who will not be named.
Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes, most of the time, it's hate. Sometimes it's love because sometimes people, hey, bro. I don't know how you pull that one, but goddamn, drinks on me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I agree. I don't know if I want to say only, but 1,000. Y'all know me. Yeah. Like, I love being around beautiful women. I'm a professional flirt. I smile. We can shoot the shit. Like, I'm not even trying to like fuck you like that, but I also know.
So do this track. That's funny.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But yeah, like it's a status thing.
Yes. 100%.
I realized this when I was in Atlanta and I first, got into this strip club culture and stuff. Like, people looked at me completely different, wondering who the fuck I was because all these strippers, aka beautiful women, were coming up to me engaging in regular conversation. That shit doesn't happen to normal niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what does he got going on that attracts these females and allows him to stay in this proximity? You know what I'm saying? Like, not just one bad one, two bad. Oh, they laughing, kicking it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did he get in there? So like, it's a status thing to be around beautiful women, and it's always been like that. Like, And then the women are like, well, dang, you know, how he pulled, you know what I'm saying? Like what he got going on.
It opens up their curiosity.
Opens up the curiosity. So now they want to know like what you got going on to attract her, because she's fine. Like she's completely out your league. But you're in the same game, and it kind of looks like, hold up, like, how you do that? You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. You know what I'm saying? I can maneuver, but I can't do that. So a lot of people are curious to what's going on. Like, how are you guys connected like that? Yeah. And it's just all about, like you said, just being a cool ass dude, man. Because a lot of times, if you chilling and not trying to fuck, that gets you in there because, like you said, everybody else is trying to fuck.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not trying to fuck you, but I know if me and you are around each other, you know what I'm saying? Other women are going to desire me because they want to be the baddie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm with this, what he got going on. Hey, you know, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the hustle used to be. You know what I'm saying? I always have a female friend.
Yeah.
Go out with the female friend. She's actually a female friend. So she, you know what I'm saying? She with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how you end up, you know?
Yeah. Like, you know, and it's so crazy that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I've been like placed in situations to say I was doing something and I won't even do it. Like, it was all right. So with my cousin T, you know, we go out to the pickleback. She might hit me and be like, "Hey, cuz, like, I need a pickleback night." All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? We ride out to the pickleback. You know what I'm saying? It might be a Friday, Saturday night, whatever. Boom, boom. We link up at the pickleback or whatever. We might be sitting at the table together, laughing, joking, having a good fucking time. Nigga, that's my cousin, bro. Like, fam, it was a report that got back. Oh yeah, you was with a chick with so and so. Y'all was hugged up at the pickleback, nigga. Because I gave my cousin a hug. Like, the fuck. Like, fam, this shit is wild, yo. This shit is really wild. Like, the shit that happened, and it makes you pay attention to the people that fucking watch you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You really
like,
don't realize
how many people watch you till the reports get back. Durham is small. Durham is small as fuck, right? Durham is small as fuck, and I just happen to be a cool ass nigga that everybody fucking likes. So reports get back to me, right? Wow, cuz fucking wow. So reports get back to me quick as shit, right?
Oh, that's Noodle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So reports get back to me wild as shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, fam, like, what? What? Like, nigga, that's my OES sister. Like, that's my, you know what I'm saying? Like, fam, I ain't even thinking about that John. Like, what are we talking about? Like, yo, fam, I promise you, if niggas see me with a John, they really gonna have to catch me on a good day. I'm gonna be honest with you. They really gonna have me on a good day, because, like, fam, I try not to put my shit out there like that, because I don't want people all in my fucking business. I don't want people on my fucking business and know what I got going on. Fuck no, nigga. Like, yo, fam, if you catch me in mine, nigga, like, fam, you caught me on a good day. I decided to go out in the city that day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I decided to be out and about that day. I'm a regular nigga regardless, and I'm gonna be me regardless. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want motherfuckers to know my next step. I want y'all to be confused at all times about what I got going on, unless you one of these two right here, you know what I'm saying, or unless you in that squadron, in that brethren. Nah, bro, you confused about anything that I got going on. You can't tell me nothing about me, because when you let people have too much access to you, that's when shit get fucked up. Mm-hmm. That's when shit get fucked up, because motherfuckers can start saying, "Oh, well, you do hang around that nigga." Like, no, I don't hang around that nigga. I don't know who the fuck that is. That's why I don't remember niggas' names on purpose. I remember your face. I won't remember your name. I promise you. I meet people all the time. I don't remember their fucking name. I know your face though. So if you come and dap me up, you know, oh yeah, what's up, Brody? Yeah, you good? You know what I'm saying? I might remember like some tidbits about you. Nigga, how the kids, how the family? You know what I'm saying? My favorite go-to is how the family. That's my favorite go-to. Everybody got a family. Nigga, how the family? Your family good? Yeah. Be easy, nigga. Yeah, for sure. What you drinking on? You know what I'm saying? If you drinking on what I'm drinking on, I might get you a shot. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, nigga, if you say some other bullshit, oh shit, nigga, have fun, nigga. I know how much my shit costs. I have no idea how much that costs. Nigga talking about something. Yeah, I got a smoky old fashioned. I don't know how much that shit costs, nigga. Hey, have a good one. Nigga, I got a shot of tequila. Hey. Barkeep. Give me 2 shots of tequila. Yeah, bro. All right, yeah. Toast up, nigga. Yeah. Garçon.
Let me get around in them garçon.
Yeah. No, but other than that, bro, man, look, I keep conversations short so motherfuckers can never say I divulge any information about myself. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, if it really ain't the guys from the group chat, bro, y'all nigga, nobody knows shit. It look like you just saw some bullshit. It looked like you just saw some bullshit. I wish y'all could have seen his face. It looked like you just saw some bullshit. All right, we about to make it up out of here, man. We're about to get up out of here, man. First of all, this has been episode 300 of the Drinks and Discussion podcast.
300.
Yeah. Man, make sure y'all follow the podcast on Instagram at DND Pod. Follow me, Kingbot, KBNGBAK, on all social media platforms. Kingbot973 on Twitch. Kingbot Gaming on Facebook, man. I need 100 followers before I can go live on that joint, man. I'm trying to go live on that joint, man. I will agree to number 2 disagree. Agree to disagree everywhere else. Follow my man Prime, man. He got content coming. Picture_that_photography. He got content coming. Picture_that_photography.com. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you hop in that motherfucking merch store, man. We got merch, man. It's episode 300. Buy you a hoodie. It's episode 300. Buy you a hoodie. Y'all been watching for so long. It's episode 300. Buy you a hoodie. Or a sweatshirt. Whatever your preference is. It's cold outside. You know what I'm saying? Get laced up, man. Also, join the gang.
Gang.
The only way you can win the money is if you join the gang. Not just be a subscriber to the channel. You have to join the gang. That link is in the description below for those of y'all who's looking for it. Y'all fellas got anything to say before we get out of here, D?
Shout out to everybody that support the PDP brand, man. New website coming out in February. Hopefully it runs like it needs to. More content, more pictures. Got a big year coming up. So, y'all stay tuned, man.
For sure.
Appreciate the support.
Huh?
I ain't got nothing, but content will be coming soon. I had to pause on that for some work stuff, but content will be coming soon to agree. The number 2 disagree. Stay tuned.
For sure. No dad joke?
No dad joke.
All right, for sure, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Oh, and the song for the intro and the outro is actually my man Iggy. It's called Bluff Call. We did it a couple of days ago, as a matter of fact, man. Iggy's back in the studio working, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Stay tuned to the iTunes, Spotify, however y'all follow me musically. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that joint should be coming out soon, man. Until next time, we out of here. Peace.
Yeah, don't make me wait for it. I'll usually get what I want, but girl, I'll wait for this. It's a luxury, yeah. You next to me. You forget the history, leading to this chemistry. I register. Is it real enough? Is it deep enough for you? Cause I'm dropping on my guards. There's something I don't do. I'm dropping down my guards. There's something I don't do. Hey, love is cool. Seem like every time I come out I run into you. Usually I would play with my options, but girl, I'm focused on you. Do you know what it feels like? Really wanna feel like we can do this shit in real life. All these basic faces, baby, I'm a drifter. But looking at you now, you're the paradigm shifter. I'm talking about a frequency that most just can't tune in. Girl, they out here playing games and we cosmic and mooning. But it's something about the way you world, seeing baddies and top models back up in the hills. But they all let their mind in, baby, and they only look for a thrill. You're a different kind of high now, baby, more of an expensive taste. I'd be a fool to let you slip through my fingers and ways. So let's cut to the maybe later, and then we'll see how it goes. I want all the secrets you've been keeping that nobody knows.
Hey, love is cool. Seem like every time I come out, I run into you. Usually I would play with my options, but girl, I'm focused on you. You know what it feels like. Really wanna build life. We can do this shit in real life. Don't make me wait for it. I usually get what I want, girl, I'll wait for this. Don't make me wait for it. I usually get